Hi, I'm going to show you how I put together some of my slideshows that I build into my videos. I'm going to show you the tool I use to do it and show you just how easy it is to use, so you can use them perhaps in your own videos and that sort of thing. So to find the software that you need for this, just go to any one of my videos, and if you look on the screen now and follow my cursor, you scroll down to the show more section of my most recent video and you'll find it. And if you go down to this bit down here, and it tells you what all my production equipment is. So it says the second entry is my slideshow sequences are made using 4K Slideshow Maker. So you then hit that link and it will bring up a window where you can download it. It should automatically detect your system, but you can use this to select whichever operating system. So it's Mac, Windows 64-bit. If you've got a laptop, use a 64-bit portable. If you've not got a normal 32-bit Windows, use this one. If you've got a laptop, use this one. I would recommend. If you've got Mac, use that. And like I use this particular one, it's a Ubuntu 64-bit because that's the operating system I use that you can see me using here. And I downloaded that and installed it according to the instructions. And there's plenty of help on this website, and you can find lots of support elsewhere on YouTube and things like that. And I'll just show you how I use it. So once you've got it installed, you just launch it, and you'll see this is pretty much how it looks like. It's a fairly simple interface, and you can set your preferences here. And what I've done is I've said make the slideshow duration equal to the audio length. So no matter how many slides you put in, it will automatically work out the intervals for each slide according to the length of your audio, and I really like to use that. And the second one is the apply Ken Burns effect. If you don't know what the Ken Burns effect is, we'll show you that in a minute, and that's where the camera seems to zoom and pan as it looks at each slide. So it really just adds movement to what would otherwise be a pretty basic slideshow. You can use face detection technology, and that means that as it applies the Ken Burns effect, it will try to keep the faces in the image wherever possible. And it does the same with things like flowers. If you notice on my flower pictures, that it kept the center of the flower pretty much in the slide, in the individual slide. You can set the video format. I always set it to YouTube video because I make YouTube videos, and the video aspect of course is 16 to 9 ratio. Video quality, I always leave that on high because I want to save it in 1080p, so it's high definition basically. And you can set your output folder. This will look strange to you if you don't use Linux, but it would be a normal Windows address for any file. So I output my output for each one straight to the desktop. So it's at this point where you can name your slideshow whatever you like. Okay, so let's just call it party time or whatever you want to call it. And you can get it to play a sound once the conversion is complete. So if you walk away from your computer, you'll hear a sound when it's ready. Okay. So once you've got them all set, I'm not sure that. Oh yeah, that says system language, so you can set it to Russian, Italian, Spanish, English, or German. But or set it to the system language, whichever system you have. My system language, of course, is English. Okay, so now we need to choose some pictures. Now, it says you can click to add photos in which you can click and drill down to them. I find that a little bit more cumbersome, and what I tend to do is I go to a folder and drag it up and then drag and drop the pictures I want actually onto this workspace here. So let's do that now. Okay, so what I've done is I've opened up a viewer application that comes with my Ubuntu operating system, but you can use Windows and set it to large icons, so you can actually see a large icon of the photo you're going to use. And then with this operating system and with Windows, you can simply just drag and drop them onto the interface like that. So then I go to the next picture, for instance, drag and drop that onto the interface, and that one, and that one, for instance. So as I go through, I can select which pictures I want to show, and let's just add a couple more just for. So I've got all my pictures that I want to include in the slideshow. So now I can go and I can change the music, so I can drill down and grab myself some music. I'll just do that quickly. Okay, so I'll go down to my desktop and I've got a music file here that I want to use. Yeah, and then I just open that up, and then that sets it as the music for this video show. And then it's really simple. You just hit make slideshow, and then it reminds you of your preferences. YouTube video 69, high quality, and let's call it flower show, just for the hell of it, and then hit continue. What you'll then get is a progress bar, and it will show you each photograph as it's applying the Ken Burns effect to it. It's showing it in 16:9. No matter what format the photo was in, it's going to show it at 16:9 resolution, and you'll see it's applying the Ken Burns effects to each of these, and it will create that slideshow in whatever directory you set it at in your preferences. So we'll just fast forward now to show you that completing. Okay, so there you have it. It lets you know, a little pop-up comes and tells you when you're ready. It says good news, slideshow has been successfully created. So let me just quickly look in that one. Just bring that over here where you can see it. It's created that on my desktop, Flower Show FLV. And I double click it, and in my VLC media player it's created the slideshow. So I've just paused it so I can actually hear what I'm saying to you. That has now created the slideshow with music that I can now either keep it as is and upload it to YouTube as it is, or I can then drag that. So let me just, for instance, show you that. We can close that now, and then I can open up my video editing software, which is Kdenlive, and I can drag that into Kdenlive, for instance, and do what I need to do with it. So I can pull it in here and look at it along its various lengths, edit it, chop it, do what I need to do. I won't go into a tutorial on Kdenlive just now, but I thought just showing you the very simple interface of 4K Slideshow Maker, just how easy it is to use. So thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to follow my channel, please subscribe and be sure to click the bell icon to receive notification of all my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.